Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, if you're new here. I'm your friend, and this is a space where we dive deep into topics that matter: emotional well-being, self-growth, and creating a more meaningful life. So, if that sounds like your vibe, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future content. Today, I want to talk about something really important: healing. Not just the kind of healing that comes from a physical injury, but the deeper, emotional healing that so many of us need but often overlook. Healing, it's a word that often feels distant, something we associate with physical wounds. But in life, healing means so much more. It's about recovering from the pain that you can't see, from emotions that cut deep, from memories that linger. It's a journey we all must take at some point. Whether it's after a heartbreak, a personal failure, or the stresses of everyday life. Healing, at its core, is about restoring balance, peace, and well-being. But here's the thing: healing doesn't happen automatically. It takes awareness, effort, and patience. We have to acknowledge our pain before we can begin to move past it. In the rush of our busy lives, we often forget to take breaks. We forget to slow down. Why? Because society tells us that productivity is the only thing that matters. That success comes from pushing harder, working longer. We get so caught up in meeting deadlines, checking off to-do lists, and chasing the next goal that we disconnect from ourselves. We ignore the signs our bodies and minds give us. We feel the stress but push it aside. We feel the fatigue but keep going. But what's the cost? Without breaks, we lose creativity, clarity, and sometimes even our emotional well-being. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that constant hustle is the only way forward. But in reality, taking a break can often make us more productive, more focused, and, most importantly, more balanced. And this brings us to something even deeper: growing up. Many of us were taught how to succeed, how to chase ambitions, but not how to manage our emotions. We grow older, we take on responsibilities. Some of us become parents, grandparents, single mothers, or fathers. We mean the world to someone, but what happens when we don't mature emotionally? What happens when our habits, our ego, and the way we deal with stress and emotions don't change? We might age, but we don't necessarily evolve. We carry the same emotional baggage, the same unresolved issues, and unintentionally pass them on to those we love the most. Our actions start to harm our loved ones, emotionally, mentally, and sometimes even physically. We want the best for them, but without personal growth, we can't give them the best of ourselves. The truth is, no matter what role you play in someone's life, whether as a partner, a parent, or a friend, we need to recognize when our actions are causing harm. We need to acknowledge that change is necessary. Not just for our sake, but for the people we care about. Change starts with self-awareness. It starts with taking responsibility for the way we show up in our relationships. Healing isn't just an individual journey, it's something that affects those around us. And if we don't work on ourselves, we risk passing down cycles of pain and emotional harm. So, how do we break the cycle? By being open to growth. By realizing that no matter how old we are, there's always room for maturity. Sometimes, it's about having those tough conversations. Whether it's with a therapist, a partner, or ourselves. Sometimes, it's about setting boundaries and learning to manage emotions in healthier ways. It's not easy, and the change won't happen overnight. But remember, healing and growth are ongoing processes. And the most beautiful part? By healing ourselves, we create a better, more loving space for those we cherish. So, take that break, reflect on your actions. It's about recognizing the emotional scars we carry and learning how to deal with them in a way that restores balance and peace. So, that's it for today's video. I hope this helped you reflect a little on your own journey of healing and growth, and maybe even inspired you to take that next step, whether it's giving yourself a break or working on that emotional maturity we all need. Remember, healing isn't a one-time thing, it's an ongoing process. But it's so worth it for yourself and the people you love. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how you're working on your own healing journey. And turn on notifications so you don't miss any future content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.